This is inner signal, a space for quiet clarity and grounded insight. There is a moment that comes after integration, after movement has resumed, after life feels coherent again. It's a phase many of us experience, but few of us know how to navigate. And then, something opens. It's not a problem to solve. It's not a crisis to manage. It's an open space, a vast, undefined horizon stretching out before you. This opening can feel like a question without words, a subtle hum beneath the surface of your day. You might notice a sense of unease. It's not fear, not anxiety, not the old confusion you worked so hard to move through. It's a lack of orientation. It feels like the map you were using has become outdated, and you haven't received the new one yet. It's crucial to understand that this is not the old, painful uncertainty. This is expansion. Your internal system senses that something new is required of you, something new is possible for you, but it doesn't yet know what that is. The landscape has changed, and your old ways of navigating may not apply. Naturally, the mind will try to intervene. Our minds are problem-solving machines. They'll rush in to label this feeling, to categorize it, to explain it away, and most of all, to fix it. The mind wants to fill the space, to make it known and predictable again. But this message is here today to suggest a different response, a more radical approach. Do not rush to close the space. Resist the urge to fill the void with noise, with plans, with old certainties. Because this open space is not emptiness. It is not a void. It is capacity. Think of it like a vessel being formed. This capacity is the prerequisite for what comes next. It must form before a clear direction can be poured into it. If direction arrives too quickly, if you force a conclusion or a plan before the capacity is fully formed, the whole structure collapses. It's like pouring water into a half-made clay pot. It just makes a mess. So, the system wisely pauses, and you feel this pause. You might find yourself feeling less certain about decisions that once felt simple and automatic. You might hesitate where you once moved forward without a second thought. This isn't a sign that you're regressing or losing your clarity. It is recalibration. Your internal signal, your intuition, is adjusting its frequency to a wider, more complex field of information. At this stage, listening becomes far more important than acting. Not because action is wrong, but because the timing is incredibly delicate. Imagine a gardener tending to a rare and sensitive plant. They don't force the bud to open. They create the right conditions and wait for the bloom to emerge in its own time. Your inner world is that garden right now. You'll probably notice a strong impulse to return to familiar frameworks. The mind will want to reuse old language, to apply past understandings to this new situation. Oh, this is just like that time when... Or, I need to do what I did before. Notice this impulse. See it. Acknowledge it gently. It's a natural protective mechanism. It's the mind trying to keep you safe in familiar territory. But all meaningful growth requires a period of temporary disorientation. You have to be willing to be a little bit lost. What you're really doing is learning to navigate without fixed reference points. You're developing a different, deeper kind of trust. Not trust in a plan or a map or an external authority, but trust in your own moment-to-moment sensing. Trust in your internal pacing. And most importantly, trust in your ability to wait without panicking, to simply be in the not knowing. In this phase, the inner signal itself changes. It becomes subtler. It's less directive, less of a booming voice telling you, go left or go right. It's more suggestive. It might show up as a gentle hesitation before you speak, a soft resistance in your body when you think about taking a certain action, a quiet, almost imperceptible pull toward something new and undefined. These are not commands to be obeyed blindly. They are indicators. They are whispers from your deeper self. If you move too fast, if you fill your life with noise and distraction, the signal fades. You can't hear it. But if you slow down, if you create moments of quiet, it clarifies. The whispers become more distinct. This isn't inefficiency. It's a higher form of precision. True precision requires space. It requires patience. So give yourself permission. You are allowed to not know what this phase is called. You are allowed to live your life without neatly labeling this experience for yourself or for others. Naming something too early creates pressure. It creates an expectation. And that pressure distorts your perception. It forces the experience into a box that might be too small for it. Let the space remain open. Continue living your life. Continue engaging with your work, your relationships, your responsibilities. But do so with a lighter grip. Hold your plans loosely. Hold your identity loosely. Notice how decisions feel in your body before your mind has a chance to explain them. Notice what activities drain your energy, even if they used to energize you. Notice what people and places truly steady you. These raw sensations carry vital information. At this level of your development, clarity arrives somatically, not conceptually. Your body knows long before your mind can articulate it. Your body is the first receiver of this new, subtle information. If you learn to respect this process, to honor the wisdom of your physical and emotional responses, a new direction will emerge. It will happen naturally, organically. It won't be a dramatic lightning strike of revelation. It will be a quiet reorientation. You'll just find yourself choosing differently, almost without thinking. You'll respond differently in conversations. You'll find yourself pausing where you once rushed ahead. This is your alignment adapting in real time. You are not losing momentum, you are refining it. You're shifting from brute force to a more elegant, efficient way of moving through the world. This message is not asking you to retreat from life or to become passive. It is inviting you to walk forward with softer eyes, to let the path reveal itself through your direct contact with it, step by step, rather than trying to control and map out the entire journey from the start. This open space is a profound teacher. It teaches you flexibility. It teaches you humility, the grace of not knowing. And it teaches you to trust your own inner process without becoming dependent on it as a rigid formula. So, stay present in your daily life. Stay honest with yourself about what you are truly feeling and sensing, and stay responsive to the subtle cues from within. The next step will appear when your system is fully ready to take it. Until then, walk lightly. This is Inner Signal, a reminder that expansion often feels like uncertainty until you learn how to move inside it. Thank you for listening.